Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. It's the Kevin Jackson Show. Quick question. What will the left do when some of their heroes, some of their elitists, the most elite among them, are suddenly in prison and under indictment? You name it. Welcome to the Kevin Jackson Show. KJRadio.com. Author of Race Pimping, the multi-trillion dollar business of liberalism, racepimping.com. You're watching it happen right now. You're watching elitism at its finest. Elitism. People that have told me, these people will never go to prison. Yes, they can. Former presidents can go to prison. They're not likely. Here's what will happen. They'll indict Obama. Trump will pardon him. He may even pardon Clinton. He will show how magnanimous he can be, and that is going to doom the Democrats. It'll doom them. They'll have to shut up. The presidential pardon will have been issued, and black folks will go, holy cow, Donald Trump, man, he could have threw Obama under the bus, but he didn't do it. Now, y'all are out there going, Kevin, it's not going to happen. Let me tell you how it could happen. The organization, I think it's called Organizing for Action, which is Obama's campaign team. They kicked into gear, thought they were going to wind it down at the end of his presidency because they thought Hillary would win. Hillary didn't win. They spun it back up. They went after Trump, the resistance. Remember Maxine Waters talking about all that data. Barack Obama got a lot of data, and he's going to make people, and they're going to have to answer to him. Ain't nobody have an answer to Barack Obama. He's worthless. He's useless. He can chime in here and there, but he's looking for cover. And let me tell you why. He gave $792,000 to this dossier, finding out more about Trump. Now, do you think that people like Barack Obama give money, understanding the way money works, that he gives you almost $800,000 and doesn't expect a return? That was an investment in Hillary Clinton, an investment in her winning, an investment in her crooked dealings. She then gets $145 million that went to her foundation from the Russian deal. As soon as they track this money, as soon as they can put a nickel's worth of this money into something that Obama's doing, he's toast. Did it go back to OFA? Did it go to something that Barack Obama's tied himself to in some way? When they find out where that money went, and I guarantee you there are people looking. They're looking to see, where did the foundation money go? Now keep in mind, the Hillary Clinton Foundation got in trouble. I don't know what year it was, but they got in trouble. I believe they finished this in 2012, but they didn't declare all of their foreign donations, and they had to go back and refile their taxes. There's going to be issues there that are going to sink Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton and the Clinton Foundation. See, they said, well, we don't have to file foreign donations, blah, blah, blah. But the State Department, Barack Obama had put some caveats in there that said, look, because you're still going to be part of the State Department, you can't accept over $1 million. So while the Clinton Foundation can say, yeah, we don't have to show these donations from foreign countries, the caveat that was put into the State Department was for Hillary Clinton, you cannot accept donations over $1 million from countries because it might pose a conflict of interest. And she did. In fact, she took $145 million through these folks at Uranium One. Now, their get out of jail free card's going to be, well, we didn't take it from Russia. Yeah, you did. Because they got, I don't know how much it was, like over $3 million from Russia. So they tried to keep it all hush hush, but it's out in the open. Now the question is, and I said it earlier, how much of this money did Barack Obama get? I don't have an answer. I'm just curious. So I want you to be thinking of that as you understand that while the noose tightens around their neck because they got Manafort, and everybody, oh, that's a Trump thing. No, Trump's not mentioned anywhere in this indictment of Manafort. Not a single, not even Rump Not even is in that indictment. So Donald Trump is sitting there going, ha ha ha. What? What next? What next? Tony Podesta resigning from his company. Yeah. So what do you think is going to happen there? The Podesta brothers, the Clinton cartel, Obama, all together. From Fox News, Tony Podesta, founder of the Podesta Group, brother of former Hillary Clinton campaign chairman John Podesta, resigning from his lobbying company. Anybody remember somebody else who resigned from their company in the wake of a scandal? I'll give you a hint. Name rhymes with Kleinstein. Sexual harassment allegations by one person turned into sexual harassment claims by dozens of women that have Harvey Weinstein in rehab. Is there a rehab for crooked lobbyists? I'm just curious. Here's the article continues. Podesta and his lobbying firm were subjects of a federal investigation led by special counsel Robert Mueller. The Podesta Group was one of several firms that worked on a campaign called the European Center for a Modern Ukraine, campaign led by Manafort, promoted Ukraine's image in the West. Manafort, who serves as President Trump's campaign manager for a period last summer, was indicted Friday by Mueller's team for several charges dating back to his work in Ukraine. What's interesting about this report is it doesn't talk about Manafort's ties to the Clintons by way of the Podestas. Yeah, so Tony's going to hand over full operational financial control of the company to the CEO, Kimberly Fritz. Now, my question was, why isn't John Podesta taking over this? The last major sighting of John Podesta, politically speaking, came with his testimony before the Senate. And that's going to come back to bite him. But what may really hurt him is what he said in a radio interview back in May of this year, where he says Donald Trump is unfit for office. A president whose actions are often absolutely crazy and whose White House has a complete disregard for the truth. He goes on to talk about the firing of James Comey, the FBI director overseeing the investigation of Russian interference, and blah, blah, blah. Here's what I can tell you about that. Podesta is eating crow. Wherever he is, because he's in hiding, he's eating crow. Because he was right, Trump was right to fire Comey. Now he's got Mueller, who Comey says is an amazing guy. And Donald Trump says, sure, let him go at it. And Comey's been going at it, man. He's been, Mueller. And Mueller's using Hillary donators, people that love Hillary Clinton. And you know what they've come up with? Nothing on Trump. And they're hanging. By the end of a month, you're going to see so many bodies on the prairie hanging from trees. It'll look like the old West in some sort of a Wild West showdown where the Clintons lost. The complete disregard for the truth. I'm surprised when Tony Podesta resigned, he didn't vow to go get the NRA and make Donald Trump's life a living hell as well. Isn't that what Harvey Weinstein did? These guys are going down. Where are you going to be when it happens? Huh? Remember that.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.